Alright, so I made it to my destination. And here we go. Let's see. So you can see who this is. Farosh. This is the dragon that spawns here. And you can't see because I haven't activated the Farron Tower yet. But it's directly north of the Shoda Sa Shrine. Let's see the path that I've taken so far. Alright, so I did make my way over to the island. You can't see it. Like I said, I haven't activated that tower yet. But I made my way over to Eventide Island. And around here somewhere, you know, that was finished that shrine quest, and around here somewhere, that's where the island is, where the little, I guess the island off of the island little circle is, where you can get the unlimited arrows. And I have, how many arrows did I get? I got a little over 200. I figure I can always go back, so I didn't just go nuts with that. Anyhow, so came from there, and look at the path that I took. I went ahead, fast traveled to there, and I just followed along the coast there, interestingly enough. So I came to this shrine, the Yaren Shrine, which is right by Lurelin Village, and believe it or not, I did not find Lurelin Village until after I had completed the game and was Korok seed hunting. I'm like, what is this? It was a special treat. So anyway, so I followed along the coast here, and I happened to make it here to the Shoda Sa Shrine. And if you know about this, here, let me show you. So it's right by some waterfalls. Let's go over here and get these. If you don't know about dragonhorn farming, I'm going to make a video specifically about that, but I'll give you a little heads up here. Each one of those is worth 300 rupees, okay? So I have 1,200 rupees right there. I have a scale. And it has been spawning pretty much like clockwork every morning at about 5:15 a.m. Anyway, let me show you where we are here. I'm going to whistle run over there, make it a little faster, because I don't have the map data extracted yet. But, you know, you'll see what I'm talking about here. And this is why it is important that you have the Zora armor. It's very important to me for some reason to show you. See that? That's a big steep waterfall. The only two ways that I know of to get up there easily, well, to get up there, you can do Cryonis, and that stinks. I think I'm about to get zapped, am I? Yeah, we'll just remove that. And alright, we're good. Anyway, you can climb up there using that, but it is so much easier to just swim upward with the Zora armor. I have gone up with Cryonis before, and it is not fun. That would have been really funny if I landed, or like whacked one of the blocks. Oopsie doopsie. Let's try this one more time. It's a little slick out here with all the rain and whatnot. Come on, run into the block. Alright. So let's get back over here. And I'll show you my little setup. So like I said, no map data right now. It's just an empty thing. So here's where I put my wood. And I forgot to mention, you are going to want to have a flame weapon by the time you get to this point. So that's key. And I have the phrenic bow, which is a bow that lets you zoom in. So it's right by this tree here. It's coming back. Anyway, so go ahead and sit till morning. We'll see if he pops out here. I guess the point of all this is that having Link pray to that dumb idol causes this dragon to spawn regularly. And it's 5:10 a.m. Now here's the key thing here. You need to wait until it drops before you light it and sit again. That's key. You have to wait for it to drop. I didn't wait for it to drop one time, and it was pretty crazy. They just all stacked up, and they floated down. I found them over the waterfall in the lake, and I couldn't pick them up. Really weird. Bingo, right on time. Now I got zapped here. Obviously, if you make something that's going to withstand or resist electricity, that'd be great, but you'll see soon why I could care less. Alright, so let's let this drop. You get the picture here. Now I'll do one more time, just so you can see. Sit until the morning. You could use any bow, but the key is we're going for the horns because they're worth more than the scales, or the fangs, or the claws. And it's just easier to hit it with that bow. Alright, so where'd that thing land? Ah, it went over here. Wasn't that just wonderful? Okay. And I'm being pretty careless in regards to what I'm eating, because I'll show you in a second. Anyway, so here. That's 300 more rupees. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pause here and come back in a sec. Alright. What was a second to you, or less than a second, actually was pretty quick for me too. I kind of forgot for a second where the Farron Tower was, but yeah, like here's the place where we're farming for the dragon horns. It's right over here. Okay, so let's just go ahead over there. We're gonna go ahead and activate this tower, and I like to watch it. I haven't done that many on this walkthrough. Let's go ahead and activate this tower, and then we'll be able to extract the map. And you'll see yet another reason why I've taken this course. And now you can see a little bit better what happened. It was the Riola spring. Here's the tower. Here's the spring. Let's take a look at my path now that the map data has been extracted. Perfect timing, right? I know it is. So blah 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 blah, went all over Eventide Island. I didn't want to show any of that stuff because if you haven't done it before, it's really neat. So this is the shrine that pops up after you do all this stuff, which I won't talk about. And then here is where you're going to get your arrows. Showed you that. And then I came back here and took the high road pop down to do that shrine, so I'd have a little place, touchstone to get back there, and followed along this coast, and apparently came down and around here, and I could go up the waterfalls. See? You need to have that armor so you can just go up the Floria Falls, go up these falls, go up these falls. The point is, I didn't have to go here first, but hey, I made it, so cool. And it came down and around and got all mixed up. Got a Korok seed up here, and then flew over to here. Alright, but I really could have just gone right here. Anyway, so you see here, ding, 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 and anyway, going to the tower. You could just make your way to the tower. Oh, and when you're over here, how you know you're going to the right place? Look for palm trees, okay? Use the scope, look for palm trees all up in this area. Alright, so why was it so important for me to get here? Let's get these chunks. Oops, I don't want to waste that one. A couple whiffs. Anyway, you see this? Your Link can be a vegetarian Link. It's very good to use that. Why, you may ask? Well, let's put it this way. This special thing can be found all throughout here. This is what you want. Okay, and look at this. They're just all over on these trees. Every time a blood moon happens, you can just go ahead and collect these things. They will last a long time. Which brings up, actually, let me go ahead and get to a cooking pot here, and you'll see why I'm collecting this stuff. So why is my Link a vegetarian? I really don't use anything else in the game. Hold, 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 hold. I'm gonna cook this, and look what pops out. Full recovery plus 20. And then that begs the question, which is more important? The life, hearts, whatever, or stamina? Well, let's see. You can only run so far. When you're running out of stamina, you can only climb so much, or charge up the weapon with that stamina. But when you have this, why do you need the hearts? Here's the other thing. When combined with other stuff, let's see, like Fleet Lotus Seeds. Let's do a couple Fleet Lotus, Fleet Lotus Seeds. Oh, let's do 3 of those. Any other fleet things? Rush Room. Yes, we'll do a Rush Room. And then we'll do Horn. Alright, let's see what we get here. Well, 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 the high level movement speed boost. This dish contrasts blah 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 blah. Anyway, look at that, 30 minutes. You want to trade something up? You want to trade your stamina for hearts? go to this knucklehead, and yeah, you can trade your stuff. Anyway, you could go ahead and get all the stamina that you want and trade it later on if you don't want to take the time to go ahead and finish more shrine quests, or shrines rather. Anyway, let's go to the shop here. And I'll show you how much these horns are worth. Yeah, it's good for cooking. Get you 30 minutes on stuff. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. 300. The scale 150. I think the fang, you can shoot it in the face, fang, and you can shoot it in the the hand, and you'll get a claw. I believe those are both 150 as well. But I go for the horns. Let's just sell all of them. Yep, I want to sell them all. 1,800 rupees right there. So there you go. It's something to cook with. Let's just get out of here. Something to cook with so you can get some long-lasting stuff. Something to sell so you can get high amount of rupees. And you got the food that's going to give you everything you need. Anyway, that is why I think this path that I've outlined in these 2 videos is the best path that you can take to start things off. See the first video where I go blah 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 all through here, and now you'll know how you can get all the money, all the health, and all the arrows to start your game off right. And then the rest, do whatever you want, right? You can go anywhere else you want, get the other divine beasts, whatever, just explore around. But I think it's important to have as much fun as possible, as soon as possible in the game. And if you follow the path that I've outlined, I think you'll do it.